everyone. It's coffee time with me, Joe. I'm awake. I'm awake early because the dogs had to go out. Wanted to go out. Y'all could eat that cat. I don't care. She's in trouble. She's making messes she ain't supposed to be making. I'll tell him whoop on her. Teach her. Ain't that right, Olive? Teach her lessons, buddy. So we're just hanging here. What's wrong, Ollie? Look at me like I sold something. Oliver Rapunzel says hello. I told him you said hello. He kind of nodded his head a little bit. He's up a little earlier than what he should be. He's too funny. I'm doing good. I'm awake, having my morning coffee. It's already hot outside. It's 80 degrees already, 81, almost 82. And it's barely 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I know. I got bad habits. I'll stick to my coffee. I have been 2.5 days with no cigarettes. I'm trying to quit smoking, so there's that. Hi, Miss Molly. How are you doing? I see you. Hello. Miss Molly. You a cutie this morning. You can't eat my fingers. You guys like to chew on me. Yeah. She's a love bug even in the morning. She's also a scaredy cat. She's afraid of everything. Loud noises, sudden movements. Somebody wants to pick her up. She don't like that. But she'll play around and fight the other dogs like no tomorrow. She ain't worried about them. But she's very skittish of people. Wally, Wally. Wally, you look like you just don't want to be bothered this morning. You said it's Monday morning. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. They like to chew on each other's heads for some reason. That's a cluster of family. That's mom and daddy right there, and the 2 babies. Those two made the other two. And they made four, but one ran away and one passed it away. Somebody stole one. I won't say she ran away. She got out, but somebody took her. Won't bring her back. Yeah, that's family right there. They're a mixed up bunch, but they're a bunch. The mamas and the papas. They're all like, look at them two. So did you make it to the gym today, Rapunzel, or is it one of your days off? Yeah. Grasshopper noises. Yeah. We got the nature going on out here. They all took off. Except Oliver. He gets up and he barks, but he don't run out anymore. He's like, forget everybody. I'll watch from the porch. And don't know what they were barking at. Work out, taking a nap soon. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, Oliver is way too cozy. He is in no hurry to do anything. He just likes to relax. He said, I've been through enough in life. We're going to chill. Which I'm glad he's a relaxing dog. And he's probably one of the ones that had the worst situation. He was a bait dog, so he don't have to worry about that no more. Now he just gets snuggles and lovins. And as long as he can lay down 22 hours a day, he's going to be a happy guy. Stella's mad because she got put out of the house this morning for making a mess. Her brother's inside yelling right now. And he's the one that wanted to go in, so I let him go in. Yeah, I like to sleep myself. I almost took a nap yesterday just watching TV, not meaning to. Almost fell asleep. I try not to nap during the day because these guys got to have food, dinner, walks, outsides, haircuts, all kinds of other stuff. So I really don't have time to nap, but I almost fell asleep. I was watching TV and taking a break, and then boom, I was almost out. I need to clean up out here again. Every time I do, people put more junk out here and mess it up more. My hand's falling asleep. Let's see where everybody else is at. They're all just still sitting out there. Everybody's trying to dominate Teddy because he's bigger than everybody. He's bigger, but he's definitely not bigger. He might be bigger. Oh, Wally's gonna get in on it. Wally likes to play with the puppies. He doesn't play much, but he does do a little running once in a while. Too bad that they play out in the back of the yard. They don't play up front because they know they get filmed. They know they're on film now, but yeah, we got close. The road's close, but everything's gated and fenced in, so nobody tries to get out except for Toby. Once in a while, Toby will get the notion that he wants to go somewhere and he can climb fences. He doesn't dig out, he climbs up and over. So nobody's out here too long by themselves. Wally's over there hiding behind the tree. But yeah, they're not allowed out long by themselves. Let them out a couple minutes, make some coffee, do my thing, and then I'm right out here with them. Just gonna mosey on up. Let me take my time. And the road's not too busy, so. Well, prance it, buddy, prance it. Look at you go. Ooh. Hi. You decided to make it up here? I saw you prancing and dancing as you was running up here. Trying to be all studly like. Ruby, you ain't supposed to be under the porch there. Hello, Save Paul's Lives. How are you doing this morning? More rescues, more peoples, everybody loving animals. Gotta be good to the doggies and the cats. Even though you're in trouble for making a mess in my house this morning. Yes, you did it. You made a big giant mess that I still gotta go clean. You're lucky I just don't. I'd feed you to the dogs, but the dogs like you, so I can't do that. Yep, that's Stella. She needs to have her tail whipped, but it takes a lot for dogs to get in trouble around here, and cats. I say whip them, but they never get it. They might get yelled at a little bit, but they don't get no whippings. We'll yell at the cats. We'll yell at the dogs. We'll yell at the frogs if there's any hopping around. Don't make a mess. You said you will? I know you will. You enjoy making messes. Oh my goodness. I was just looking at my shorts and Molly has actually chewed holes in my pockets. She's just ornery. She's supposed to just be laying down on my lap and just hanging out. But she ends up chewing on my pockets, and now she's got holes in them. Yeah, that's Toby. That's the daddy. Now he doesn't want you to look at him, but yeah. And he looks like Teddy. But Teddy has more color of his mama. But he has long hair like his daddy. And Molly, she's built like her Aunt Ruby, because that's her true blue aunt, because that one and that one are brother and sister from the same hoarding situation where they got left behind and left to starve to death. So yeah, those two came from the same situation. So that's where the family started. She was supposed to have been fixed. She's got the scars to prove it, but they forgot a piece. And vet said she probably would never get pregnant, but he had to prove us wrong because he had a heart issue and he wasn't able to get fixed yet. So yeah, they proved it wrong, and we ended up with 4 puppies. As we all know, RJ sadly passed away a few months back. He didn't eat one night, had a massive seizure the next morning, and he's no longer with us. Then the puppies and the daddies got out. they all came back except for Molly. Molly. Lily. Somebody snatched her up. I still got flyers out. I still check yards, humane societies, everything. Unable to find her. Nobody's going to bring her back. So now I just pray that whoever has her, that they're taking really good care of her, because she was very sweet and just a love bug. She was my baby. Where I go, she go. But now Molly's taking that spot. Unless she's out in the yard, she'd rather be by herself. She's a true dog. She likes to play. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Oliver, you are having a lazy Monday. Yes, I have a lazy Tuesday and a Wednesday. Wally, what are you thinking about, buddy? You look like somebody that stole your oatmeal. I said, not my porridge. And then we got those two. Those two would rather be out there playing. That's what they do. As you can see, all the little, I don't know if you can see them or not, but little dots all over the yard are basically her toys. Yep, that's Teddy and Molly. Yep, you're getting them. It's hard for me sometimes to keep up with everybody. I've got so many. Toby, Wally, Ruby, Ollie, Stella. Susie's around here somewhere. I've seen her. And over there's Teddy hiding. And Molly. So yeah, I have a hard time sometimes. If I'm yelling at one, I'm like, hey, you, whatever your name is, get over here. Just got to get through today and tomorrow with no cigarettes, and I'm pretty sure the worst part is over. That one, that's Ruby. That's Toby's sister. She's sitting with her legs crossed. That's Miss Ruby Page. You waving at everybody? She said, not really. Yeah. That's that one's name. That's Ruby. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I'm trying to get a piece of gum out because the cravings are hitting. And if I chew gum, it helps. Gum and suckers. Hard candies. I might gain 10 pounds, but I think the weight's a little more healthier than the cigarette stuff. You look mad at the world. Yeah, that would be Susie. Susie K, the mama. That one. But yeah, that's everybody. There's Ruby, Ollie, Wally, Molly, Teddy, Toby, and Susie. That's all 7. We got all 7. Good. You're about to fall down. Oliver, you decided to wake up? He said, not really. You're knocking my hand all over the place, bud. Yes, I see you. He's trying to chew the chewing gum out of my mouth, but it ain't gonna work. Toby. Hey, thanks. No, it's my gum. You can't have any. You're not allowed to have it. Yep. Yeah, it took a minute, and it didn't help that everybody's named with a Y sound at the end of their name. Yeah, because there's Oliver's name's Oliver, but we call him Ollie to keep up with the Ollie, Wally, Molly theme there. And then we got the Susie, Ruby, Toby, Teddy. Hey, stop. You're scratching me. I told you guys are going to get your paws down because you won't let me cut your nails, or you're going to stay down. Yeah. They're not easy. And they all come with middle names too. Because that's Oliver Duke. That is Toby Wallace. That is Wally Clark. And that's Miss Ruby Page, the back of her head. Mama's over there by the tree. That's Susie K. Down here is Molly May. I call her Molly Moo, but her name's Molly May. And last but not least, that's Teddy Joe. TJ or Teddy. His little old names there. Now, if I could just find social security cards for all of them, I'd have me some dependents. Yeah, he doesn't. He pretends like he doesn't like the camera, but and he likes to pose once in a while for it. But that one, he just rather sleep all day, which I don't blame him. Yeah, won't try to confuse anybody with middle names. But yeah, they've all got them. And they're so lovable. We come out in the mornings and, well, as you can see, Oliver, he lays around. I let them little ones, I let them tear the yard up and have fun because they need to burn some energy up. All the rest of them, I was just figuring up yesterday. Hell, he's going on 7 years old already. It don't take him long. Toby Wallace, he's like, let me watch him out. Let me see what he's doing. And he's just relaxing. Everybody is chilling. Y'all hear him in there screaming? Well, he'll have to scream on. He's the one that wanted to go in the house. Ruby, you're causing me to move stuff. You're going to have to hop down. Thank you. She gets bumping my arms and my hands, and I can't keep still. I can't keep still anyway, but why don't y'all come over here? She gonna try. They like to gang up on one. I think it's to teach them, since they're small, to teach them how to do it. But she'll get mad here in a minute. She can outrun all of them too, so. If she doesn't want to play around, she's always take off running. She'd be like, "Pshum, I'm gone." Tell him, Molly. Oh, oh. Tell her. So get off my stuff. Everything in the yard belongs to her. So she thinks. Which I agree, she plays with everything more than anybody else. So she wants to lay claim, she can. Oh yeah, I think that's his whole problem. Is he knows how big it is, because then he has to walk all the way to the back, and he doesn't want to do that. Some mornings I can't even get him to. I get him to the bottom of the steps, and he'll step off that little pad right there, pee on the corner, and go right back upstairs to lay on the couch after he just woke up. So yeah, I caught that little video of him hopping up the steps, so I had to load it, let everybody know he's not really paralyzed. He just lays around like he is. He can move. Susie got a stick and Molly wants it. Tell her. Why y'all sitting up on the porch? You guys need to go do something. Run out. Get in the yard. We've already established Ollie isn't going to move because he doesn't move. But you three can get out there. Run in the yard. Take off. Fly. Squirrel? He said, I'll look, but I don't see one. Just because you say squirrel don't mean there is a squirrel. Susie, stop digging. And bust her tail. What's up, mister? He said, I'm just being me. You stop it now. Susie, I'm telling you. Stop. You heard me. I don't know what's out there, but they found something that they wanted to scooch around and dig up. Teddy. Molly's going to wrestle the cat. So yeah, this is my mornings. I sit around, drink coffee. I talk to whoever's on here, but the only person talking is Rapunzel. And I really appreciate when you do. I think it works when everybody talks. Type in a question. Let's see if we can answer it. I don't bite. Ruby said, there's something out here I think I want. And run by. Shoom. They're going to make that one mean. She's already mean enough. old Teddy being Mr. Bad Boy until she had enough. She said, I gotta fight two of them. I'm surprised Susie's even playing around. She's been having fun the past couple mornings, playing with everybody. She gets her morning plays in, and then she's ready to rest for the day. Susie? Yeah. She pretends like I wasn't doing anything. It wasn't me. I'm good. Them three are all petered out now. Play, children, play. He thought about going after her, but she turned around and he's like, no, let me pretend like I'm playing with something else. That's all them out in the yard. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You been good? I didn't tell you to try to jump on top of me. Good morning, sleepy pants. You are a funny guy. He said, I'm just going to pretend like I'm not here. Roll. All right. We'll go back around the tree again. Everybody's going to hang out at the tree. We got a cat and 3 dogs. Teddy, don't make me come down there. I'm not above coming after you. We'll get them. Molly, no digging. You guys know better than that. They know better, but they sure don't listen. I can't even get the conversation done with, and they go back to digging again. That's just how they roll, though. Get them. Y'all behave, children. Four-legged fur children. Now they're going to start roaming around. I don't know what they're going to do. They had their usual. They just get up and eat a little bit of kibble. But they're out this morning because normally they're not playing as much. Well, there's a tinkle. She said, "Gotta go." So yeah, I'm happy they're out playing around. I wish that all of them would play more. Wally for sure. Wish he'd run around some more. I don't want to tell him, but he's starting to get a little chunky. I've cut down on his food and stuff, but he's not as active as he used to be, so he's starting to get that midlife spread. I don't mean to talk about you, but I love you, but yes. Yep, they will play a lot this morning, and hopefully around 7, 8 o'clock tonight, I can get them out here to play one more time before bed. But sometimes they're just in the house playing before I can get them outside. Them two little ones, they just play all day long. Everybody else will be like laying in a chair, laying on a couch, laying somewhere, just sleeping. They're like, "Oh, I'm too tired." But yeah, it's nice that they sleep good. You in my chair? You don't care, do you? During the summertime, it's if I open the door. And during the cold winter time, it's if I open the door. But if it's cool enough or warm enough outside, I'll leave the door open and let them just run in and out as they please. But all they got to do is ask, and they're allowed to go out any given time they want. If I ever get rich, I'll get them all collars and one of those special doggy doors that open up and let them out anytime they want to go. But I have to get rich first. So it's probably not going to happen. I'm just going to be the door guy. Which I don't mind. I mean, if they got to go, they just say they got to go. But they can almost pinpoint exactly when 5 o'clock in the afternoon is. Because that's when they get their dinner. Their homemade dinner. Dog got a little bit of homemade food at 5 o'clock. And they're pretty good at it. They know what it is. This one here, they got a little bit of steak, some chicken, some green beans, corn, peas, sweet potatoes, a little bit of rice. They get the good foods. Ruby, you should let me cut your hair some more. Especially that ragamuffin of a tail. I needed to trim that and you wouldn't let me. And your boots. Your boots with the fur needs to be trimmed off. You don't want to look at me now? You said not now. She's too funny. They try to crowd up in my space. That way I can't film them. He pretends to be asleep all the time. But you can see his eyes, they're moving. He's like, is he still watching me? Please don't let him be watching me. I see you down there. He's a funny one. And Oliver, he just hides. He hides under his little feet. They're all out there still. They found stuff to get into, I guess. Susie found something she's rolling around on. Which means bath times are coming. Because it's probably something dead. That cat's got a set of lungs. I've been out here for about an hour and he ain't shut up for the whole hour. He's still in there. Meow, meow, meow. He walked inside knowing good and well ain't nobody in there. And for some reason, they know where their food is. But if I don't walk them over to it and point to their bowl, then they won't go in there. They'll just stand in the kitchen and yell. They want something to eat. And it's like your bowl's full. That's life around here. Demanded cats. Demanded dogs. Big days are going by. Meow. He stopped for 2 seconds. I wonder why that was. They're just way out yonder. Just way out yonder. I see him eyeballs moving. I'm watching you. You think you're slick, but I think you're funny. Yeah. Is Molly in trouble? You said no. Okay, Rapunzel, enjoy your nap and thanks for participating. You're the only one to type messages in this morning. I really appreciate it. Thanks for conversating with me. You enjoy your nap, and we'll get back on here again sometime. And as always, thanks for stopping and hanging out. I had fun. I will let them know you're sending hugs. You do the same. Have a nice day. What are they complaining about? They just find stuff to roll in, which is ridiculous. It's a family sport. You roll in squirrel poop. I roll in squirrel poop. Everything's breaking up. Day 3. Yes, you did. You got every one of them. And I will let them know. That's all 7. I believe you're probably the only one that would know that. If we had a trivia, you would be the winner. Whatever they're rolling around in, they're just having loads of fun. And he's not going to shut up in there. I can hear him good now. That's what he gets, ain't it? We were all coming outside and he wanted to go inside. He's just being silly. Sup, dude? You look a little judgy today. Yeah. You want to tell everybody goodbye? Said we've been on here for an hour. You ready to go back in where it's cool? He said he's not for sure. Well, everyone who's watched and still watching, I really appreciate you coming in and joining us. By all means, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification, because I never know when I'm going to be on here, except for Saturday nights at 9 o'clock. I'm usually pretty good on that one, but come on back and check out the dogs and hang out with me, and feel free to ask questions or conversate about whatever. Again, thanks for watching and tune back in. I appreciate every one of you.